Hello everybody, welcome to the Bitter End. Tonight the Bitter End is very proud to present Arboretum.
How y'all doing? Arboretum last played this stage, I did the math, 765 days ago. Welcome back! When the cup touches your lips, they sing a song of praise. God is in the bread. God is in the wine. Nature is religion's twin, yet I don't feel saved. God has not arrived, God is in the wind. Eyes skyward, breathe deeper, He may yet arrive. When you first come to this chapel, the underbrush is dappled and textured like a mirage. You're told to see His might in the star-drenched forest nights, but all I see is the darkness in between. Eyes skyward, brush fires, He's missed His time. Can you imagine the fear of realizing God is the way you've treated every person in your life? Comes a time for dividing the lines, a place to sit and wait it out. Comes a time when you decide what you can live with, what you can't live without. Tell them they hurt you. Tell them they changed your life for the better off alone. Came through. Tell them they fell short. Tell them there is no cap on your storm of ugly good. There's always time for whiskey in the wood. It's not a crime, I want you tight, so put it up on trial. I think you'll find I'm likewise inclined to stay close, to stay close a while. Tell them if they feel sure. Tell them there is no cap on your store, but only good. And I love you. Don't change my life for the better, when it's better that you know that you came through. There is no cap on your store of ugly good. There's always time for wasting wood. How you doing, Bitter Ed? It's like we never left, except that we did, and everything shut down, and then everything shut down. That's Katrine Van Riel on the bass over there.
Hey, Ryan McCurdy. Speaking of the last time we were here, we did a pretty rad Maroon 5 cover that no longer really sounds like a Maroon 5 cover. You guys tell me what you think, all right? I was so high I did not recognize the fire burning in eyes, the chaos that controlled my mind. Whispered goodbye and she got on a plane, never to return again. The noise in my heart. On me, he said goodbye too many times before. I try my best to feed her appetite, keep her coming every night, so hard to keep her satisfied. They played it around like it was just a game, and I didn't feel the same. They turn around and leave again and again and again. It's the love that's leaving its toll on me. She said goodbye too many times before.
If y'all were paying attention over here, my wireless unit apparently thinks we're still in the middle of the pandemic. My wireless unit crapped out. So how about a round of applause for Adrian in the booth for having a cable for me to switch to. Adrian, everybody up there. Katrine, tell the nice people about your pandemic while I figure out what's going on over here.
Well, actually, pandemic, of course, was really weird, but as soon as things started, like, letting up, it was a really encouraging time of, like, everyone just wanted to be there to support each other, especially, like, in the arts community.
Yeah.
And, yes, and speaking of, like, I made a lot of new friends as things were coming back, and even, like, online, and someone who I'm really excited to be new friends with is this incredible artist that we're gonna actually feature tonight. She is a remarkable singer and songwriter, and Ryan is, I bet you could speak on your experience better than, because I just met her, and she seems pretty dope. But.
She's the real deal, y'all. And she is making her Bitter End debut tonight, so I hope that you show her all the love in the world. Please welcome to the stage, Bailey Alex, everybody.
Thank you.
Feels like only yesterday I was on the patio talking Tarantino with a soda in hand. Wasn't it just yesterday? Barely reached the monkey bars almost 10 years later, and I finally can. You get so busy waiting, forget the moment you're in, anticipating something that just might happen. So many faces gone with the wind. When will the day come when I'm no longer asking, when we're no longer asking, where do the years go? They're swallowed up and they're swallowed whole. Where did my mind go? Why am I waiting for someone who left a long time ago? A long time ago, and I didn't remember you being so intelligent. They say people change, but they don't say how much. I didn't remember her being such a hypocrite. People that you love seem to hurt you worse. I get so busy waiting, I forget the people I'm with. Meanwhile, they're changing in ways I could have never imagined. All the same faces, same but somehow different. When will the day come
Bailey Alex making her debut, y'all. The only information I told her about the bitter end, I was like, it's going to be hot under the lights. I could have told you like so many other things, but that is the only piece of information I remember to tell you.
It's necessary.
Hey Bailey, who wrote that song?
Bailey Alex?
We wanted Bailey to stick around because we figured y'all wanted to hear more from Bailey. Is that correct? You would like to hear another? So we're going to take the capos off. You're going to leave the capo on. I'm going to take my capo off. We're going to do one I think y'all will know. It was written before this young musician was born. But that's okay because I was alive and I know this song. So let's take it away. Let's get some time. Let's get a click on this.
25 years and my life is still trying to get that great big hill of hope for a destination. I realized quickly when I knew I should that the world was made up of this brotherhood of man, for whatever that means. And so I cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed just to get it out of what's in my head, and I'm feeling a little peculiar. And so I wake up in the morning and I step outside and I take it in breath and I get real high and I
Okay, Bailey, come back, come back. The people want to hear more from you. Where can the people find out more about what you are up to?
It's a good question.
That's why I asked it.
Yeah, working on releasing music. Yeah, that's it. We're trying.
What's your Instagram?
BLYWITT, by Lit.
Cool.
Thank you.
Bailey Alex, everybody. A show of hands. Who's here at the bitter end for the first time ever in their lives tonight? Oh, hi, the front row. Hi, and in the back, hello, and in the middle. And oh, Andrea, hi, good to see you. I'm so glad you're here. Brian and Andrea have been coming to our gig since the beginning of time. We're so glad to have them here. I think this is when Katrina and I play together, we call it Rock Fantasia. Is this 3? Are we at Rock Fantasia 3?
I believe we are at 3.
This is Rock Fantasia 3. So give yourselves a round of applause for being a Rock Fantasia 3. Who is this like stunning individual with a flat cap on? I think, Katrina, you should introduce who we've got guesting with us this evening.
Oh, well, our incredible drummer, Johnny, joined us last minute, and we had one rehearsal, and this is how incredible he sounds. Can we give him a round of applause, please? Absolutely.
I'd also like to give a shout out to this table right here. Y'all, whether or not you know it, you are nursing my beer. I appreciate that. Would you mind handing me my beer? Thank you so much.
It would be my honor.
How are you? Good to see you.
Happy to be here.
We do not know each other. So one of the things that we've been doing when we've been doing these Rock Fantasias, Katrina and I wanted to have 2 things. We wanted to have an open door policy, so we could have incredible guests like Johnny, who is with us tonight. I think they're clapping for you, Johnny, so we should just let them. We should just let them do that. We wanted to have a mix of genres, a mix of music stuff that Katrina and I are interested in. Those first 2 songs were by myself. The song, thank you. They were called Eyes Skyward, and then when the whole band joined in, that was called Whiskey in the Woods, working on putting that out later this year. Thank you. The next one was Maroon 5. That was Katrina on the beautiful vocals with This Love. And of course, we had Bailey. Bailey sang an original for us, and of course, if you are my age, you know that second song was Four Non Blondes' What's Up. Now, one of the things that we've been trying to do is like hit all the songs we want to do but don't always have the time to do. Adrian, could I get a little bit more guitar back to me in the wedge, please? Thank you, sir. So we're going to do 2 songs by 2 bands tonight that we've been wanting to do for a while. The pandemic has taught us one major thing, which is don't wait to see your favorite bands. Don't wait to see them. Don't just go out. Like, spend the money. Figure it out, work an extra shift, go see the things that are important, because the band we're about to do is a band I always thought I was going to have time to see. And then they fired the guy who wrote this song. So we're going to do this song in his honor, even though he's no longer in the band. This is a song from Fleetwood Mac. The song is called I'm So Afraid, and we're going to let this man take it away on the drums.
Are you bleeding yet?
Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
The ring figure is gone.
That's how you know it was a good solo.
So that was a song by Lindsey Buckingham. I went into a coma during that, so I'm not quite sure what happened. But we're going to continue now with an original of mine. Katrine writes beautiful songs as well. We're not doing any of them tonight, so maybe the next time Arboretum plays, Instagram Katrine and say, hey, where are your songs, Katrine?
I'll be waiting. My DMs are wide open.
No, this is the awkward time because it's just the three of us tonight. There's no one to cover my tuning. So I'll let you cover the tuning, maybe shout out the bitter end, and I'll be over here tuning with you.
Absolutely, yeah, definitely. I mean, the bitter end has been our home spot. Thank you guys so much for always having us, for being so good to us. Let's just give everyone here a round of applause. Also, tip everyone super nicely, because applause is great, but that is a great way to show people who are working their butts off some good appreciation. So do that. I will find you if you don't tip well.
I was thinking about this yesterday too, because I was somewhere the other day and they were talking about a show that I'm actually seeing tomorrow with Kelsey called A Strange Loop on Broadway, which is by Michael R. Jackson, not that Michael Jackson, the other Michael Jackson. He's a great guy. This show he's been working on it for 17 years. It's his moment on Broadway. Ticket sales are, I think, somewhat brisk, but I was overhearing these people talking about it, and they were like, well, I don't know if I'm going to see it. It's not really my thing, but yay for the new Broadway, yay for new musicals, yay. And I went over and I very politely said, I'm like, there is no new Broadway unless you buy the tickets to it. So we thank you for taking care of new music, new musicals. Also, this place, I don't know if y'all know the history, this place, we almost lost the bitter end, and we did not. So one more round of applause for every person in this place that kept this room open through the strangest, hardest place. And I want to give one more shout out, because I love shout outs. We rehearse at Funkadelic Studios, as do a lot of the bands that play here, as do a lot of the bands that record everywhere in New York. Funkadelic Studios at 40th and 7th was another institution we thought we might lose. We have not. It's because of its owner, who is one of the finest advocates of artists that New York has ever and will know. It's Dawn Orlando, and she's at the bar right there. Because of people like Dawn, I get to say, this is an original song called Gracious Wine that Arboretum is about to play for you, so here we go.
Out of love and searching for the answers. I was standing unawares on your front porch, trying your boundless patience. Your patience. Faded like always intertwined in this world you conspire. Time in this gracious wine. Facing an unpleasant truth, we're only happy when there's no net to catch us. To catch us. Bitter angels seem to soothe the day. They made it seem there were no two to match us. To match us. Never make this in your mind. A benchmark on the paper. You're giving over so much life to a baby. magic crowd still holds me tight forever, forever. But life's a thing you cannot lose, please. I've accepted, I refuse to suffer, to suffer. These days always met my eyes, you will find my desire. Patiently the memory grows, ever closer. Whoever wants it, lose of my time. It is gracious wine. How will I convince you of the credit that you're due in this growing time?
I love these folks. When I go, I'll do more solo, they go, okay! Oh boy. Okay, so if you don't follow rock music, you may not know this, but we lost a legend a couple of weeks ago. Taylor Hawkins passed away. What the hell was that? So this is pretty surreal. Katrina and I discussed doing this next song in our March 11th, 2020 show here at the Bitter End. The show where the comment that did not age well as I was saying goodnight to the audience, I said, this is probably overblown, we'll see you in a few weeks. And then I was talking to the booker, and the booker said, you know, people are canceling. I said, oh, you know, like a band? He's like everybody. And then this is true, Katrina and I did not see each other again until 2 days ago. We were in different places. Now we were still, you know, in
Obviously still in touch.
yeah, stage
right.
left, stage right. We're in the group
Right.
here.
Yeah, we're still not really.
Hi. But since we both had cold, dark, loveless hearts, we didn't have any emotions at all when we saw each other the other day. There was no emotion, no crying, nothing. We're professionals, and that's the story we're sticking to. So.
Correct. Yes. And there were no witnesses.
Except Johnny, we've already paid him off. So.
Oh, you said it into the mic. God.
Shoot. So this is a song by the Foo Fighters that we almost did on March 11th, 2020. We didn't do it then because apparently you're supposed to do it for you tonight. And I remember an interview a couple of years ago where Dave Grohl said, for all of the extraordinary songs that he and the band have put together, this is probably his favorite. Might also be the simplest. And we think it rings pretty true to the moment that we're all in together. So here we go.
One of these days, the floor will drop from underneath your feet. One of these days, your heart will stop and play its final beat. Days, the clocks will stop and time won't be a thing. One of these days, your heart will stop and play its final beat. That's alright. Easy for you to say. Everybody's never recovered. Not yet, not yet, not yet. One of these days, I bet you I don't forget. I bet you probably stole it. I bet. One of these days. One of these days. Johnny Steele on the drums. Katrine Van Riel on the bass.
Ryan McCurdy on the guitar vocals.
We got one more song for you.
This is an original by Ryan McCurdy. Give it one more round of applause.
1, 2, 3. Did you notice all the changes that were lying in her face? Did you notice the menagerie of words out of place? Is there a clear, but wait a minute, just in case it's a phase? When your confusion and connection are one and the same, it won't change. Showing so far, walking it back, put miles on the road. Oh, far, getting on the track, but the spirit won't roll now. So far, walking it back, put the miles on the road. So far, getting off track, but the spirit won't roll. Dream and real young.
All your work and all the traffic's a fake. Right on the school, the poet loneliness you try to escape. 'Cause life is not a wild animal that you get to take. Lace up your shoes, put on a shirt, and then get back at the game. So they say, walking it back, put the miles on the road. Went so far, getting off track, put the spirit on the road. Went so far, walking it back, put the miles on the road. I went so far, getting off track, put the spirit on the road.
Katrine, that was a beautiful verse. What I think that people actually want to hear is a bass solo from Katrine Van Riel.
Hold on, but you know who doesn't get nearly enough credit? It's the guy on the drums who's been whooping absolute butt all night. Johnny, go! Hey Ryan, remember earlier when you were like, Bailey, it gets hot under these lights? I don't think it's the lights, I think it was a drum solo.
I say this with great sincerity. It is a privilege in our lives being able to perform for you live again. My name is Ryan McCurdy. I wrote this song on a great night.
Arboretum, everybody.
Stick around! That's Katrine Van Riem. Johnny Steele, my name is Ryan McCurdy. Have a wonderful night. Thank you for coming out to see us. One more shout out, everybody. You heard Bailey Alex here first tonight. And you will hear so much more from her in the future. Y'all be well. Thank you, Adrian.
Stick around. The Breaks Incorporated coming up next.